Okay, deployment 2
And 2.
and a 2 as well. Which 2 puts us on pitched battle for deployment and seized ground for the mission. So we need a D3 plus 2 objectives.
Okay, I got
Here's a D3. You just
total.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Woo-ha!
Okay, folks, so we have 4 objectives located here, here, and here in a tight triangle. And then the 4th one is here behind the fortress bastion. Try to give you sort of a shot of the table. On the pitched battle deployment, I have chosen this table edge for my deployment zone. I won the roll off and I'll be going first. So let's go over the armies. Here you can see elites. I have 3 sanguinary priests, 2 with jump packs, 1 without. Of course, Brother Corbulo there is not Brother Corbulo. He's sort of semi-proxying as a normal sanguinary priest. We have a librarian with jump pack. We have Dante with an honor guard. We have 3 assault squads, 10 men in strength, all of them with 2 melta guns. We have a power fist on a sergeant, a power fist on a sergeant, and a power weapon on the sergeant. And back here we're going to have a little bit of proxying because I'm trying out a new quirk in the list. We have 3 Devastator squads. All of them have 4 missile launchers each.
My force is much bigger. Okay, here in the back with the substitution, we're for a command company, and we've got Lord Castilian, Creed, and they're gonna be put in a chimera. We have our little famous Rattling Squad. Hopefully they'll get some rending. In the yellow, we're going to have our Penal Legion.
Nice.
Penal Legion Squad. Okay, then we've got an infantry platoon with our infantry platoon command squad. They'll be riding in a chimera as well. So we're going to have 2 infantry. We have 3 infantry squads in the platoon. 1 with the commissar. They're all going to be blobbed up. And then we have our heavy weapon missile squad.
Nice.
In our attack squads, or fast attack squads, we're going to have a regular Hellhound.
A Hellhound.
We're going to have a Bane Wolf.
Bane Wolf.
And we're going to have a heavy or a armored sentinel with a plasma cannon.
Are these guys squadroned up or are
No,
they individual?
individuals. And then in heavy support, we've got a sadly very unpainted Manticore, unfortunately, along with a regular Lehman Russ with bolters and a Demolisher with multi-melters. And to round it all out, we have somewhere on the board a Ministerium Priest who's going to go with the blob.
Okay, I've deployed 1 set of Devastators here, so they get some cover. Have a pretty good vantage point on the triangle of objectives. Inserted 1 out in here. If they can see, they'll shoot, or they'll move forward for shooting. We deployed 3 squads of assault marines with priests and librarian all attached in there, hiding behind this big line of sight blocker. And a 3rd set of Devastators in this ruined building, hoping for use the elevation for some good line of sight. This is the newest of the Imperial Guard deployment. So you see the heavy weapons, missile launcher, chimera with the command squad in it. Penal Legion, escorting a Demolisher, or being escorted by. Chimera with a regular infantry squad in there. Here's a big blob with a commissar, I'm assuming. Yep. Hellhound tank and the Sentinel. And don't forget, snipers in the tower.
Flank them. 4 inches. It's just going to put all this on this.
Okay. Alright, so it goes
Here, and nothing happens.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll try Second shot, same thing.
Same place.
Yep. Bam!
Did it hit?
Yeah.
Oh, a hit.
Love it.
Just
All right. Strength 10. I believe it's AP 1, but you got covered, so.
Every single guy in the unit, so that's 5. Just a heads up here, the Imperial Guard seized the initiative
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's AP 4.
and started blasting away.
I was
Okay. Well, you got 5 hits out of it.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 hits. You can take your regular armor save.
What's the strength
2
on?
or better. It's strength 10.
Okay.
So here's 4 wounds for you.
4 wounds. Armor saves. I failed 2.
Okay.
Well, they just drew their first blood.
A lot of their weaknesses and stuff. I'm not real sure on. Okay, so the battle cannon range is 72 inches.
Yeah, 72 inches. It's strength 8,
Straight
AP3.
AP3.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to fire at the same squad. Here we go. Bam!
Another hit.
Look at that. Guys are on fire.
Let you use up all this good dice rolling at the beginning of the game. So that's 3.
3. Okay, so here's 2. There's 2 wounds plus 1 more.
Oh,
You can take a 4+ cover save.
yeah. So there's 2 of them, fail 1, and the third failing. So 2 guys.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, that wasn't smart. I should have took this guy out. That's the one everybody
I know,
can
that's
see. He's the
so
guy everybody can see, and I left him there.
okay, so 3 rocket shots.
Frags or cracks?
Cracks, man. I'm not.
Oh yeah. It's just one guy. Don't play around. You want to get that AP.
Oh, and all 3 missed spectacularly.
Nice.
2, 3, and a 2. He's going to issue the order move.
Alright.
The Penal Legion squad. He's got.
Okay, so the commander issued his order, and he got the double 1, so he gets another free issue after that. But the move turned into some double 1s.
Lots of double 1s.
Are they in? Are they in cohesion?
They can't stay
No.
together.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
So he's going to issue them an order of move.
Okay.
And there's 6. All right. So,
Oh, that's the one that's free, so he doesn't have to roll.
yeah.
So yeah, the rules say he doesn't have to roll. So they pass. So they're moving 6 inches. For any of the rule hawks out there, the game lawyers who realize that we just were rolling 2 dice for the move, we figured that out, and they'll be rolling 3 dice for the rest of the game.
And then the ratlings.
Don't they want to run? Don't the snipers want to
they
run?
don't want to run.
Then get the little action shot so you can see the. So they're going to shoot at the assault squad.
4. So I got 4 shots. And I got a 6 and a 4 that hit. All right. Since it's a sniper rifle, 4 better to win.
No, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Armor save?
If I don't rend it, that's
1 save, 1 not save. We've got a Sanguine priest attached to the squad.
no.
Fail the feel no pain. And lose a marine. Well,
Okay, that's the end of my turn. There we go. All right. So our first jump squad has moved forward over the Fortress Redemption. Alright, so we got both assault squads now out in front. We're ready to take some demolisher cannon rounds to the face.
we're going to shoot our missile launchers at that chimera.
This one? Okay. Ooh, I've been recording.
So the red dice in here will be the guy who gets the buff from the
Firing at?
We should not use.
war crack missiles. I need some cheese to let me re-roll that. So,
You're not Eldar.
we got 2 hits, strength 8. So we get one penetration and the other does nothing. Make it count. How about a 6?
How about a 1?
5. We'll take a wreck.
Okay. The platoon squad has been pinned from the emergency debarkation from the now dead Chimera. No such luck from our lone guy against the Chimera of Doom. One great run roll. 2 bad run rolls. Overall movement.
Okay, and that's it for my turn.
That'll be the end of turn 1. Bam!
It does come out.
Does come out. So,
Do that now.
okay, so 1, 2, it's over there. We'll make the test for this one.
Alright, that's not a D6, it's actually a Orc turbo boosting dice from Gorka Morka, but it's a D3.
Alright, so I'm good to
The
go.
reason I keep it out there.
So we got
We'll try and test that. Hello, boyos.
You're on the move.
And now she has a rough
So the guard have finished their movement and they're advancing evermore. The sentinel comes closer. He's gonna get plasma cannon happy probably. And the blob moves closer. You gonna shoot this time?
Yeah, I think I'll give it a shot. Ha ha. Okay, I'm gonna see if this flame tank can actually reach you guys.
Alright.
We're gonna start with that. So, 5 toughness 4, so 3 to wound. Okay, and you can get a regular armor set.
Okay. The Hellhound was able to reach one Space Marine. Made the armor save.
Okay, snipers. Oh, it's field day. Look at all those targets. So I've got 3 hits. Okay, I need 4s or better to wound with sniper weapons. Okay, and I got 2 wounds.
Two
AP
wounds.
6.
No rending.
Yeah.
Alright, armor saves. 2 saves.
Plasma cannon.
Yes.
Here. And I'll try and roll these real gently. Okay, it looks like we're going 2 inches this way. So
2 inches
so what do you see? 2?
is... Yeah, 2 models.
Okay. So I need 2s or better to wound. And there's 2 wounds.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure I don't take a melta gun out of there. There we
She's just gonna fire the
go. Alright.
cannon right there.
Alright, the Demolisher is pipe plating this assault squad.
Oh!
8 inches over here into the other
So
squad
minus
is what that's
3
gonna be.
gives us 5 inches. How many do you see?
1, 2, 3.
3? Okay.
3 models.
Fun. Oh, 1 doesn't wound.
I think I'll just take these 2 guys.
Okay.
That's my plan. Hopefully that was a smart plan.
Multi-laser is going to fire at... Yeah, it's going to fire at that squad right there.
Alright. I missed the die roll on that, but the multi-laser missed.
The rocket squad. Missile launcher squad's going to fire at the same squad that
So
these
here.
guys. Yeah, these guys. 4s are better to hit.
You got 2 of them.
2 hits.
Failure wound rolls.
And so 1 wound. And I have to use like
Thinking about, but
anti-tank weaponry against your infantry.
well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Yep. Manticore is going to fire actually at the tank trap squad.
Okay.
So it gets 2 shots.
That thing's a pain in the neck.
I think what? This guy?
Alright.
Like it gets the most?
Centrally located.
Alright, here we go. Okay, so 2 inches.
Is it indirect fire or? Okay. I don't have a good perspective from where I'm at.
Okay, so
It's worth asking if it'll save Marines.
right there.
Yeah.
How many do you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Same location for the second missile.
Ooh, only 1 inch this time.
Okay, so it's still gonna get some hits.
Right there. How many do you see?
5 again.
Whoa.
So 10 hits. That's gonna hurt. Hey, you know what? I can use my shield for this. I forgot to do it for the last guys that got killed. The librarian will cast shield.
Strength 10, AP 4. So you'll be able to use your regular armor save.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not that bad. It's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
It's not like
Okay.
monsters.
Well, I'm crying over here. So we got a lot of armor saves to make. All right. Whoa.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, I guess. Nope. Forgot about that guy over there. I forgot he drove in over here. Something to shoot our missiles at, I guess.
Him.
You sure you don't want to forget about that? Lean and run.
Quietly not saying anything, weren't you?
I mean, this is a friendly game. I have a little competitive streak in me. High plays.
I think I kind of like guard. Even if I lose, this is pretty awesome. I can see the appeal of this.
Really?
Ooh. Yeah. So that's going to
It's gonna hit the other squad. You're gonna finish off the other squad.
Oh no, it's something like this. So here's 6.
6 inches.
And then another 2.
And then another 2. Well, that's good for me. 2 models.
2.
They're gonna have to make.
And there's 2 wounds.
We have
Yep.
cover save. We can have our 5+ cover save, but can we get a 4+ from this stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, let me take that. Give me something. Save 1, fail 1. So we kill this guy way under. You killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models out of that squad. This shooting phase.
Well, that's probably my last shooting phase.
So the leadership test is 8. Leadership's 10 because of the librarians
Okay.
in there, so they're good to go. So is that the conclusion of? Are you going to assault?
Shooting phase. Now we move into assault.
Okay, that's why you didn't fire off the rapid fire on that blob.
All right.
See how nice I am? I reminded you to do your assault phase.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get my sentinel into assault.
Nice.
If I can tie up one extra squad, I don't think I can. No. He's just out of
I'll
range.
take that.
Okay, so make it in.
We have 1,000 puzzles on the floor that we can
Mix it in.
Getting ready to start the top of turn 2 for Blood Angels. You can see the assault results here. There was one assault marine killed by power weapon, and 7 guardsmen slain. But the commissar is in there, so they pass their leadership test with the stubborn stuff and pile in. So we're gonna transition to the bottom of turn 2 and see if I can get Dante on the table. So.
Jumping out of terrain, the librarian and company now threaten the demolisher. And things do not look good for the blob. And this is what the board looks like after movement, bottom of turn 2. Alas, all that remains of the mighty Bane Wolf, the perpetrators.
Here we shot 2 melted guns from the assault squad at the demolisher tank. We
Stunned it.
shook it and then we stunned it. Actually the stunning came from the assault. We made a multi-assault out of it, so the sergeant assaulted the demolisher and the rest of the guys assaulted the Penal Legion. The Penal Legion made its leadership save and stayed. We have a stunned demolisher, so at least he won't be pipeletting anything. I had the second assault squad counter-assaulted over here. We killed a lot of guardsmen. They failed their leadership test. The commissar summarily executed a sergeant, and they re-rolled the test and stayed in the battle. I'm losing a lot of Marines out of this squad right here, but hopefully we'll finish them off during the opponent's Darksaint's assault phase. The good news is that keeps me from being shot at stuff, because all my Marines over here are locked in hand-to-hand combat. So we're about to start at the top of turn 3. Sentinel moving in. Some strength 5 kicks in there. He has like a little saw hanging out the front of there. He chopped down a tree.
Yeah, I put it on there because it looks cool.
There's another dice somewhere.
Right.
Okay. Oh, it is under there. 4 inches. Right there?
Yep. What do you say?
2.
2? Alright.
2 models. Who is this? Who's shooting this?
Battlecam.
Oh, that'll.
Yep. So there's 2 wounds.
One cover made it and one did not. This guy, and replace him with the guy that actually has a missile launcher.
Alright. The Manticore is going to fire its 3rd shot at that Devastator.
These guys, this Devastator squad could choose which level you want.
It only gets 1 shot. Yeah.
You
we're going to put it. It really doesn't matter. Let's just put the top level.
Makes it easy.
Yeah.
Just on the guy in the back or the guy in the front? Which one do you want it to be on?
Front's fine. So 1 inch.
1 inch is still going to get both of them, so it doesn't even matter, really.
And then 1 wound.
Hey, I'll take that. I can get a cover save because they're in here.
Take your armor save. Right? Your armor save if you want to.
Oh, armor is better than cover, so we'll do that. Okay, we're getting ready to work on some assault here. We'll be back in a little bit to see what happens. I'm not sure if we did or not. Okay, in the assault phase on, it's Blood Angel's turn, or?
This was
your turn.
My turn.
This is Imperial Guard, top of turn 3. We destroyed the weapon on the Demolisher, wiped out the rest of the Penal Legion. They failed their leadership and they're caught up in the sweeping advance. Consolidated over here, 3 inches. And in this, the big tar pit, there were 3 Marines killed out of the same squad with the black weapon casings. A lot, maybe 6 or 8.
Who knows? It was a lot.
Yeah, a lot of guardsmen died, but the commissar has been in there, and everybody's more afraid to run away than they are to get killed by Space Marines, which doesn't make much sense to me. But
we're awesome.
It does make sense to guardsmen. Sentinel's trying to close in, but he was out of assault range. Angel Sanguine will roll for Dante's squad to come in from reserve and deep strike. And they're coming this time. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so Dante's group lands in here from reserve. Puts all those melta guns and the Infernus pistol into that Manticore and wrecked it. It was a wreck, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. We had some melta gun fire here into the Chimera, which resulted in a stun. Let's see. Over here we had Devastators missile launching that group of guardsmen over here, killing 2. They passed their leadership test. That's the platoon command squad. This poor Devastator right here shot at that Chimera with the headquarters in it for the 3rd time, rolling a 1 to hit. It's got to be some kind of a record. And this Devastator squad launched missiles into the snipers, and the snipers made their stealthy 3+ cover save, and nobody died.
Go Ratlings.
Okay, so we're about to move to the assault phase. Blood Angels turn 3, the assault over here. Sergeant ended up exploding the Chimera. After the damage, all that was left was these 2 guys, a plasma gun and looks like a standard bearer. Oh, Krell?
Yep.
Krell,
Sergeant.
whatever his name is. These guys are fleeing, and after their combat with the librarian, which was part of that big multi-assault, I used my consolidation move to try to get into that bit of ruins so that we get a cover save if this battle cannon decides to shoot at us. Of course, there's Dante and his squad, which is a target. After the assault phase over here, the only model remaining for the guard is the commissar, but he made his leadership test, and he is holding his ground. The Sentinel's probably going to get involved in that combat, which is going to make me upset. But nevertheless, that's what's going to happen. So let's see what the guard do on turn 4.
Come on, you can do this. You do this, I'll paint a name on your
Battle
side.
cannon pie plate right over Dante's head.
I will put a name on your side, and you will get to name.
Where's the die roll?
All right, here we go. Minus
6 and a
3. So
Taking
6
a
inches
3.
that way. Yeah.
It's a 5-inch template, so it should be off of everybody. Where's Dante's head at?
Right here. That guy can do it, and he's 55 points.
What he's referencing there is that the Sentinel surprised me. You saw the Lehman Russ moved up and shot at Dante, it scattered off, but this Sentinel moved up, and instead of getting involved in assault, he plasma cannoned my Devastator, killing one. I rolled a hit on the scatter dice. Do you have other shooting?
Yeah, I'm going to rapid fire my plasma gun.
Oh, plasma guns. Plasma.
All right.
Whose idea was it for the Imperial Guard to get all this plasma gear?
Let's see if we can get hot. First shot.
4, that'll hit.
Second shot. Ooh, no, I'm on the...
So he hit with both, but the rolls to wound was a 4 and a 1, so we have 1 wound for a Marine. We got 3 guys in area terrain, 1 out, so I'm going to take a cover save on that. And a cover save of 1 means I have a dead Marine somewhere. Who's it going to be? It's going to be a melt-a-gun guy. I'm going to take that guy.
Come on, take the blue one.
I'm going to take this guy right here. Okay, anything else for shooting? Snipers?
Oh, thank you, sir. I forgot about
Yeah.
my little ratlings. They're easy to forget about. All right.
They're so small that they can hide even from the Imperial Guard player.
All right, here we go. Keep trading shots. So, I've got... You want to count this as 5 or you want me to roll?
Count it.
Okay. So, that 3 and this... These 3 hit. I need 4s or better wounds. 6s ready. Oh, look at
How many
that.
6s is it? 2 6s and then the 4 wounds?
Yep. But if you can get...
So I just need to take cover saves on all those, is that right? Or the armor save
take
for
the armor save
one?
on all.
Okay, this white die is the armor save, the other 2 are the cover saves. Look at that. 3 6s. Can the viewing world see that?
Wow.
Alright, so the Marines laugh at the Ratlings.
I guess our Imperial bullets aren't strong enough.
They
sir.
like that stuff. Then we've got this assault right here to deal with to see if the old commissar can lick those Marines.
Just roll your dice, man. Come on.
Okay, at this point we are really in the middle sort of the Angel Sanguine, Blood Angels turn 4. The Darksaint, my opponent Lewis, has conceded the game because his scoring units have been killed. So we moved Dante over here. We didn't actually do shooting and assaulting to see what happens to this Lehman Russ.
We're pretty sure it's dead.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that it's going to end up dead.
We're pretty sure these guys are dead too.
Pretty sure that the headquarters of the guard is dead in that fight. We moved.
These guys totally alive.
These 3 guardsmen are going to win the day. So there would have been some shooting over here. There's still a demolisher with no demolisher cannon rolling around. I jumped back this squad to claim an objective there. My plan, or my goal, is that claiming this objective, they are out of line of sight, so they cannot be shot. There's just a few turns left. The guard have no scoring units left, so he can only contest these 3 objectives. So no matter what happens, I can win the game at least 1-0 by controlling that objective. So since the Darksaint wants to go home for the night, I'm tired. He's tired. We're going to call it at that. We're going to call it a 1-0 Angel Sanguine victory.
Excellent game.
And a very excellent, fun game for both parties. We had a lot of fun blowing each other away. Excellent game. We had fun. Let's get a handshake on that.
Thanks, sir.
Right there.
Excellent game. Excellent enchiladas.
Definitely good enchiladas that we had around about turn 3. And some good pollen as well.